Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Joanita MAAYA and I am joined by a very lovely couple. I'll let them tell you who they are. Please introduce yourselves.
My name is Angeline Tompkins.
Yes.
Larry Tompkins.
Okay, lovely. Now guys, if you've not watched the first episode, please go back and watch it because that will give you context for this episode. So I'll have it linked somewhere so you can find it. So I wanted to when we were talking in the other interview, you talked about how you had certain presumptions about Africa, and I want the people to hear from you guys. What other presumptions did you have?
Well, and I did mention in our first interview, my daughter, our daughter came to Tanzania.
Yeah.
So she kind of but that's North Africa. And she kind of, told us, her experience there. And it wasn't, real bad. But it's a different culture there. But different people were just telling us that, Africans, they just don't like you. I mean, when I posted that we're going to Uganda, I got inbox. People sent me inbox and said, oh, they don't like you. They don't like black people over there.
Yeah.
And like I said in the first interview, I said, well, I feel right at home because black people don't like black people here in the United States either. So I would take my chances. And then, like I said, when I contacted you and you responded to me right away.
Yeah.
I mean, that broke it all right there because, you could have, brushed me off.
Yeah.
And so, and then how attentive you were and you walked us through this. So that just dispelled all of that.
Yeah.
And then the people that, we've been a lot of places in these 8 days, and we haven't had not one bad experience with anybody. Looking at us, funny, and I mean, we smile. They smile, we smile, and they
Any stares
wave.
anywhere?
Pardon?
Staring, like people are
No,
staring.
he was telling us, Sam was saying that they thought he was a Rastafari.
Oh
Because
no,
his
it's
hair.
because their hair.
Because he said, well, you look, like if you don't say anything, you look like Ugandan. So I'm glad my features are still here.
You fit right in.
So he said, I fit right in. So I was like happy.
Yeah.
And then he said, well, he looks a Rastafari because his hair. And then we started noticing, well, we didn't really see anybody else, but he wants to lock his hair. So this is a process.
Yeah.
But that was really funny when they said, because Sam was telling, he said, yeah, they think he's, from Jamaica.
Yeah.
But they think, you are from here until you talk.
Yeah.
And
So,
then, some of the images we get back home, people are starving over here.
yes.
They show just
Hungry
these
children.
skinny African kids.
Yes.
That can't
That's all they
walk,
show.
and these people spoon feeding them.
Yes.
But everywhere I've been, I see more food in America.
Thank
Good
you.
Food, fresh food.
Good food.
Bananas growing from trees. And
Yeah.
Fruit.
We had some
yes.
fruit. I forget the name of it, man. It was so good.
Had to put it He put it in the blender. It was
Passion fruit.
passion
Passion.
fruit.
Yeah,
Yes.
passion
it was,
fruit.
It was so good.
Yes.
It's plenty of food over here.
Yeah.
And, fresh food.
Yeah.
No
Yes.
GMO, which is genetically modified.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we get a lot of that in America.
Yes. And even the places, like this is a just awesome place here.
Yeah.
The homes, people are productive. People are living.
Yeah.
They are really, really living it. And I know, I think some of the Ugandans, they think that, we're rich. And I'd say,
Yeah.
look, we look at here. We're oppressed over there in America. Okay.
Yeah.
We don't get the same wage as, our white counterparts. So, we're just in the same, we're all in the same boat together. We just want to come and unite, and we all want to come up together.
Yeah.
We all want to come up together.
I get that. I will say most times when Africans think of African Americans, they'll think, oh, you make more money, so you definitely rich.
Yes, yes.
Or the thing is like the dollar, the currency exchange.
Yes.
Because if you change the dollar to the shilling, and then there's a certain amount of money that you get more
Yes,
when you're
yes.
here in the shilling. So people have that notion that of course you guys are like richer, or like you're getting more money than they are. So
Yes.
sorry about that. But I wanted to know, like, the perception you had about Africans before getting here, was that pushed by the media, or was it like people around you?
It's a lot of it media. Like I said, when I speak of the images, that's from watching TV.
Yeah.
Not so much the internet, just basically TV, news. They have like different people come over here having missions. And
Yeah.
this is when we get the information.
Yes.
That, poor health care. It's a lot.
Yes, and you guys
a
doing
lot
better
of
than us.
Negative things they feed
Yes.
to us, and I believe it's just to keep us from coming together.
Yes.
It keeps us separated, and that's why I said you have to come and experience Uganda yourself. Just don't take my word from it, but come experience it yourself.
Come, Joan, right
If
here.
anything, it will be a nice vacation.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's amazing. I feel like everyone needs to experience Uganda because, like, it's its own different country in its own way. It's a bit, it stands out in its own way. Now you've been up and about. You've gone to Ginger.
Yeah. Oh,
You've actually,
yes.
yeah.
Oh,
you've
the
gone
Nile
to
River. Yes.
I was just about to say that we stood in the Nile River.
We stood in the Nile
How
River.
amazing is that?
Yeah.
I never would have ever thought that I would be in the Nile River. So that was awesome. That was an awesome experience. And like I said, so much to do.
Yeah.
People, I know a lot of people, because we're at the retirement age, even if you want to retire, you come and retire, and like you said, the money goes a little further.
Yeah.
So that would be a benefit, but because of the money. But I mean, this is an awesome place. It is. It really is. I don't think Uganda gets enough
Credit
and enough exposure because
Yeah.
everybody's so looking at Ghana
Yeah.
and West Africa. So, people don't really know, much about Uganda.
Yeah.
But, we want to let them know. We want to let you know that this is the place. And I
Yeah.
just want to also,
Yeah.
I had an exchange student when my children they were in school, and I had an exchange student. She was from Zimbabwe. And she still calls me mom. And I did have, exposure. I didn't meet her. Well, I did meet her parents because her parents came to my daughter's wedding.
Yeah.
So, I did form a allegiance with her. And she still keeps in contact with me. And that was way back. That was in like early 2000s.
Yeah.
So, so I knew that. And then I had a professor in grad school, and he was awesome. He was from Zimbabwe as well. And then I got kind of close to him, and I even helped him and his colleagues start a tax business in Michigan, where we're originally from. So, I did have exposure, and so I kind of really debunked. That's why I said, I've had exposure, with people from Africa coming, to the States. So, and they never treated me, bad or, looked down or anything or frowned on me. So, that's why I didn't listen to that. I didn't. But like you said, they, United States want us to think that, everybody over here is just in bad shape. We got on the plane. The first thing the white lady asked me, well, what are you going to Africa for?
Really?
Yes, she did.
Yeah.
And I was really nice, because, I could have really been, because I could ask her, well, where are you going for this?
Exactly.
This is where we came from.
Right.
So, so that's, like I said, they make it where, where it's not enticing to come. But, Uganda did a good thing with the year to return and advertising that. So they got a lot of people coming there. But,
to Ghana.
Yes, to Ghana. Yeah, to Ghana. So, when they did that, that's where a lot of people came. But, like I said, Uganda I was just stuck on Uganda.
Yeah.
And I just, everybody know that, we get something in our heads or in our hearts and we pursue it.
Yeah,
Right.
That's amazing. I do know that some of the places that you went to had like a foreigner fee and then a national fee.
Yes.
How did that make you feel?
That kind
Kind of threw you off.
it
I
rubbed
knew
me
it,
the
though.
wrong way.
Yeah, because I want them to know that it's going to happen.
Yes. I saw it in your ebook, so I kind of I knew it.
It
And
surprised me.
I don't think I told him, but I kind of knew.
It's a surprise.
And I don't have any problem with that because, I know that, especially we went to the culture dancing.
Yeah.
So, I know that, we're tourists. And,
No, they look at your passport. The tour. So the
No,
tours.
we just told them they asked, and I wasn't lying. I told them we were international, so they didn't ask us for a passport. We just told them the truth.
Oh, okay.
Because we understand it wouldn't be fair to charge locals the same price as us because you're here.
Yeah.
So I don't mind paying that. I don't mind. I don't mind because I know that it was a good cause.
Yeah.
And the guy he explained. that he keeps children, youth off the street, and he's been doing it for 40 years. So I didn't mind paying, a different price.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. But the tourism sector has a long way to go and they're making some changes.
Yes.
So hopefully by the time, a few years down the road, there'll be some changes. And Larry, you said it made you feel a certain type of way.
I just wondered, why do I have to pay more?
Yeah.
It's not like that everywhere, but some places it is, and it kind of I just felt like you come to my business, I got one price for everybody. So,
Well, yeah, we didn't find it in the restaurant store, did we?
No, it's not in a restaurant. No, it's just a tourist
attraction.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we didn't pay. They didn't have a, even when we were bargaining out, I was able to bargain. So I did. I did bargain because we went on Lake Victoria and they had a little store on the lake. So we went in there and we were able to bargain.
Yeah.
So yes, they are very that nice. And then someone even gave me a free pair of earrings.
Wow.
Yes. So, and then another thing I want to interject. When a lot of immigrants, not the African immigrants, but other immigrants come and they get hair stores, beauty supply stores, and we go and patronize them as blacks. They treat us real bad. I've even known where they've even assaulted black customers. So we were really feeling good to go and to know that somebody appreciated us. Yeah. And appreciate our dollar or shilling. So so we don't even there like I said in the States, they send those immigrants into the inner cities and they open up gas stations, they open up liquor stores and beauty supply stores, and they treat us real bad. So yes.
Yeah, couldn't imagine. But I'm glad that one thing about Ugandans are very hospitable and very welcoming, which has been a disadvantage to them, but also like a great advantage.
Yes.
I personally, I live here and I won't say that I go through anything major because like everyone is pretty nice.
Yes.
I guess
yes.
we get along well.
Yes.
We communicate and
Yes.
talk about anything.
Yes.
So I will say I don't have issues here personally as me. So I think most people won't have issues unless obviously you step out of line or I don't know. Anything can happen.
But that's anywhere though.
Yeah.
We see other people, but like I looked at a podcast where they were telling the pros and cons, different things. But you're going to find, I'm just... Look,
there's good and bad everywhere.
Yes, good and bad. But if you know that, so yes, we want peace and serenity. And so, the word says, peace surpasses all understanding.
Yes.
And so, that is, that's our takeaway. We want peace and serenity. I really want to live a righteous life. My father was a pastor. I was brought up under strict Pentecostal rules, and it's in me. And, and I see that I just can't live a righteous life there because they have, the laws are not righteous. So, if I want to be righteous, I will break a law there.
Yeah.
So, I don't want to do that. I want to go where the laws are fitting with my spirituality. How about you?
Well, I just like, really being in a nice place where I don't have to worry about my safety. Like, for example, when we went to the culture dance, we just didn't go in. You have police officers. They making sure that nobody's taking different type of weapons in, and they do a great job. They in quite a few places. It's different than in the U.S. You just pay your money, you go in, and next thing you know, somebody's shooting up the whole place. So I feel a lot safer.
Yes.
Going out, and I that's really big for me. Gets me out the house.
I wanted to piggyback on that.
Please.
That is awesome. If you go to the ATM, there's a guard.
Yeah.
We've never seen anything like that. You go to the grocery store, there's a gate and a guard. You do not have to be scared or anything. I know Sam told us don't, like when we take our pictures, don't put our phone outside, out the car.
Yeah.
Now, that's anywhere though. But like I said, on the whole, you feel real safe. Even here, there's a guard. And we're not used to that. We're just not used to, guards, going to a grocery store and there's a guard there.
Yeah.
We're not used to going to a bank and there's a guard there. We're not used to going anywhere. Like you
Exactly.
said, you ducking bullets,
Let me say, like here, the police is there before the crime happened, making sure nothing.
Yes.
You go to America, maybe after the crime.
Way after it happened.
They're not trying to clean up the street. They're just trying to lock you up. They want you to go out. They kind of promote that.
Yeah.
Entice.
Yeah.
Entice.
Yeah. But it's fine. So do you have any question for me before we end this episode? Like as an African.
Well, I think we've talked so much, Joanita. I really don't. I just want people to know and to promote you because you you really, really helped us. And I know, like, I follow different pages on Facebook, and people always saying, well, I don't know what to do. I don't know. I want to know. We want to lead, especially now. They really want to lead.
Yeah.
And they just don't know where to start. And I pass your information on. But, sometimes, people say, but if they, can just hear, from us and just hear it from you. That, that, you're here and that you're ready to help them.
Please. Always ready. So how was my consultation and how did it help you how did it make your move smooth?
I tell you, you laid everything out. Everything was in there. Like I said, I read the ebook and then, I talked to you and you just laid it out. I didn't, in fact, you took a lot of worry away because, before, I'm trying to figure out, what airport and where was this and where. And then when I talked to you, you just put the icing on the cake. And, and the biggest thing is, getting from, when you come into a whole new country where you've never been and you're getting off that plane and then somebody's there with a sign. Boy, that's a good feeling. Yeah. That's a good feeling.
You should have had some flowers, but
well, no,
I'll talk to him.
You guys did awesome. You did awesome. And the thing is, this is a young woman. Mm-hmm. This is a young woman who is adventurous and not waiting for anybody. And she, she's doing it. And I'm just so proud. I want to say that I am, as a mother of 7 children, I am proud of you.
Thank you so much. Yes. That means the world to me. You're so kind. Hosting the two of you has been amazing.
Well, thank you.
I've had no complaint from you. Well, thank God. You're just so easy to work with or deal with, and you're so open to everyone. You're very receptive to everyone. Even the guard was praising you because I do talk to them like, wow. Oh, how are the clients? Are they disturbing you? I'm like, no, she's nice. She's teaching us. I'm like, oh, she's teaching you guys something. Oh, that's beautiful. So it's good to know that you guys.
Our heart. Yeah. See, guys, this is what it's about.
Yeah, just a ray of sunshine. Yes. Just brightens up your day.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
That's amazing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So where can people find you if they want to follow you?
Well, I'm on Facebook, American Exodus.
Yeah. I'll put the rest in the description box.
And yes, in my business, Elite Business Management. My email is elite.biz.mgt@gmail.com if you would like any accounting services, bookkeeping, payroll. Also, I have upcoming travel agency as well, and we also are doing a tour. We're working on a tour. We want to bring as many people as we can. And end of December through the beginning of January. So you guys, you know who to contact.
Yeah,
she's gonna.
Perfect.
Yes.
Thank
Help
you.
Us out.
She be the one.
Yeah. So excited. Thank you so much. You can follow me at Joanita MAAYA. And please, guys, send me an email at joannamaya@gmail.com. And you can find my website, Joanita MAAYA. I am everywhere. You can find me if you look for me. My contact is easy to get. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye-bye.